Hi everybody, this is Wolf Branch Homestead, just talking a little bit about our bone needles. We're going to do a more in-depth video on them later on. We've got a how-to, but it's pretty brief and not a lot to it, just kind of a companion to our Mother Earth News article. But we've got a lot of new people here with us, thanks to Mike Reed Outdoors. Gave us a recent shout out on one of his videos, and if you're not a subscriber, go check him out. Mike Reed Outdoors does a lot of great videos. We've been watching him for around 7 years now. When we first got into skinning and tanning, we watched a lot of his videos, and very thankful that he gave a shout out to us. We sent one of these bone needles to him here a while back and hoped he'd be able to add it to his kit and use it. Here's a little bit closer look at some of those needles. There's a narrower one right there, one that's a little bit more thick, and a smaller one that's actually on a necklace. We've got it on a beaded necklace there, and it's got a little ring through it where the hole for the eye of the needle is. The needles are actually on a piece of stone we've been using for about 5 years now to help shape them, especially if you do it, try to go all traditional and just use your hands and not use any machinery, any drills or anything like that. This is a good way to shape them, is with a good gritty stone like this. Usually something like sandstone, or even people use quartz to shape bone. For people that are looking to go more with tools, usually a little hammer like that is a good way to split the bone right here. That we talk about in the article. You can take this little groove right here and actually use that and split it. And then if you want to shape it without using a stone, then you could use something like that. Use a little rotary set. Once you've finished your bone needle, you can put it to good use like this. We like to pick up deer hides from processors and other folks who have taken deer and are just going to normally throw away the hide and put them to good use. We'll tan them and sometimes leave them hair on, or we'll take the hair off and turn them into crafts like this. Made this little bag, I believe it was 2 years ago now. Had a little set for taking the hide and making lace out of it, and I braided the lace to make the strap on it, and then the bone needle came in good handy for widening these holes here to actually run the lace through up the side of the bag. And then it's got a little piece of antler for a button on it, and it comes in all sorts of handy, especially when you have hair on hides, maybe something not quite like this. The raccoon's a little bit thinner, but something really thick like a good hair-on deer hide. They come in a lot of handy for sewing them. Maybe if you're making a, say something like a quiver, and you use the deer hide to make your arrow quiver, then when you go to lace up the quiver and put it all together, sometimes those leather needles will bend up and cause a lot of problems, so the bone needles go where they can't and they won't bend up on you. If you want to learn a little bit more about these bone needles, we'll include some links in the description below that'll have links to the older video we made and also the Mother Earth News article. But make sure to be subscribed and check back with us, as we're hoping to get a more in-depth video on how to make these a little bit later on, so people can learn how to make them for themselves. And if not, don't forget we have an Etsy store, and we've got some available on there too. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day.